Okay, so I don't think the speaker was on there for a couple of minutes. Okay, so speaker's on. Okay, so speaker's on. And okay, so I don't think the speaker. Let's just talk about what I was talking about there at the start. Some trades have happened this week. We talked about on Sunday. Euro JPY as I come down into this daily area I was looking to take a trade from. Predicted it go up towards 132, which it hit 132 yesterday. So it was a nice trade off these signals down here in that daily zone. British Pound USD finally hit. British Pound USD finally hit 139. Talked about this last week. Come up towards one and hit 139 yesterday. Trade I'm in at the minute, longer term, is on the Euro JPY. Getting a lot of signals at the top of this area here. Every time it comes up here, makes a play back down towards the bottom. So it's a good trade with a good risk reward. Sold it as it's come in. Signals, the systems give this some nice signals coming into it. Up to the area, so it's a nice sell. Time frame for this trade maybe 1 to 2 weeks on the Euro GDP. What other trades I'm looking at the minute? British Pound Japanese Yen, the trade from last week on Friday. As we know, come into a daily area that we looked at here. Come into a daily area. Looking down, we've got nice signals on the divergence indicator, and the system gave us an actual signal down here. Target for that trade was the last low, give the last swing high that gives the last low. Hit easy target hit was, which is here. First easy target hit yesterday. Okay, so we'll just wait for some signals. Webinar will last about another hour. We'll just wait for some setups as they happen today, and then we will be on live again during the US session to see what's happened. So Kiwi US dollar there. Just check that I'm not getting any messages. I think everyone can hear me okay now. So Kiwi US dollar, we're getting a buy signal. So what we want to do, we want to head over and just analyze that, as well as the USD CAD. Okay, New Zealand Kiwi, we've got a buy signal happening. First USD CAD, what's happening in the USD CAD? Buy signal on the hourly chart in the USD CAD. Just let's have a look at that. So I'll just want to look at the 4-hour chart. First, where are we? We are at this area down here. It's very choppy at the minute. Wouldn't even bother with taking a buy trade there. So this could just about fall. Breaks out of this 4-hour zone. Maybe look at it. Kiwi. Getting a buy signal on the Kiwi. 2 buy signals on the Kiwi. So let's look at the higher time frames. What's happening here? And I'm liking this for a buy signal on the Kiwi. Yeah. So I'm going to enter a buy trade here on the Kiwi, just based on this signal we got in the 15-minute chart. I'll get it set up here. So Kiwi against the dollar. Dollar, gonna buy that. Oh, I'm in the wrong account. So Kiwi against the dollar is a buy trade. And the buy stop loss, just let's zoom out to where we put our stop loss. Since the daily's red, I'm going to put a stop loss just below these lows here. So stop loss will be roughly around 72,650 is my stop loss. And my target for this trade will be new highs. So the target for this trade is up towards 73,400, which is up here. So 73,300 target. So that was a buy signal on the Kiwi dollar. At current price. Stop loss. Point 72,650. Take profit. Take profit is 0.73300. Okay, so let's get in that trade. So it's like a 20 pip. And the target is 2-to-1 risk reward, 20 pips. See what happens. Sell trade, Aussie CAD. Let's see what's happening here in the Aussie CAD. Okay, so we've got a huge sideways movement here in the 15-minute chart. So I just want to zoom out to the higher time frames and actually see what's going on in the bigger picture on this. So we're high into a weekly area, which is here. If anyone doesn't have my ebook, I will share my ebook with them, where I talk about areas and zones. Okay, so you can download the file where you can understand what I'm talking about here. And high into this weekly zone. Let's get on my rectangle reader. Okay, high into this zone on the Aussie CAD daily chart. any zones within that area, and just zoom out a bit here, see if I can see it. Okay, that's kind of be taken out. We've got a smaller area up here. This could be a target for the Aussie CAD. Looking at the 4-hour. So a sideways movement here on the 15-minute chart. We're high into an area. A lot of divergent signals here. So if this arrow stays, I might take a small trade here to the downside. Probably play 20-30 pips out of it to the bottom of this range here. So 2 minutes, and then I'll decide whether to take it or not. I know it's against this here, but against the green, but simply because I analyze the market and look at the higher time frames where we are in the actual gist of the overall picture. We're high into these areas here of importance on the weekly and the daily. High into this area in the weekly. So Aussie Swiss franc sell signal. No. Well, let's just look at it. What's happening? Very much sideways movement. You really want to be taking this trade at the top of that sideways movement there. Oh, so Aussie CAD. Okay, so I'm making this for a small sell trade. Stop loss will be Aussie CAD. Aussie CAD 15-minute 1-hour charts. I'm just looking at this on my white background on another chart. I can't see it coming up a bit more. So actually, I might just leave that trade at the minute. Maybe if it comes down. What's the risk to this high? Another trade I want to look at is the CAD. So British Pound USD buy signal, 30-minute. Okay, British Pound USD buy signal, 30-minute chart. No, it's very mixed. No, look at that. The CAD JPY is another trade that it's a reversal trade that I want to look at for a higher time frame. Okay. Let's look at this weekly. CAD, getting any signals in the system. This would be a good time to take a good trade against that drop into this daily and weekly zone. And I'm going to take a trade. This is going to be like a trade towards the end of the week. It's going to be a longer term trade to the end of the week. And it's 30-minute signal here, all these divergences. So it's a buy trade on the CAD Japanese yen. So if we just zoom out to your daily charts, I'll show you in a minute. I'll just place a trade. So I'll just show you the screen with you where I've done here and placed the trade. This is going to be a trade for towards maybe last a couple of days. I'll share my other chart where I take the trades on. Okay, so I've entered here. You can see at the bottom of this movement here on the British pound CAD, or sorry, the CAD Japanese yen, into this area, weekly area that we're in now. Like in a bit of a retracement, so my stop loss is just under that weekly area. My target for this is up here. So let's look at the daily, any closer targets. Looking at the daily, this would be a target here, 83.90, 80, trying to beat 84. First easy target should be really 83. So that was a buy trade. This where it is now on the CAD Japanese yen. Stop loss just under the, zoom out to your weekly and put a stop loss just under your, that weekly area there. Down a little bit. Okay, so longer term trade. So if you've got a smaller account, just watch your trade size with it. So CAD Japanese yen, buy up towards this 83, 84 area. Let's get back onto the system. Just let me know you can hear me okay, and if you have any questions regarding anything, just let me know. So just let me know in the description area. If you have any questions. Regarding what I do, or how I'm analyzing the charts. Pretty simple what I'm doing. I'm just using my system software to get signals into areas where I'm looking to trade on the charts. Okay, so this CAD Japanese yen trade, so we've got a couple of buy signals there on the 30-minute charts, but we're deep into a key area. You can see here, it caused this area here, caused this last high and this last leg up. So we will get a bounce there. You see, this is the perfect signal here. As the price comes down, moves back up and drops again, but the MACD is moving higher. This is a good signal for a bullish move up. In the short term, maybe a couple of days. And just wait for some more signals. Okay, so what's that? There's a signal on. Sell on the Aussie USD. Aussie USD sell. Okay, this is very weak at the minute, the Aussie. Aussie sell. Okay. Let's just analyze what's happening, where we are, and what to expect. So we'll zoom out to the daily. Again, we've had a buy signal there last week. We're into this area here, caused that last low. It's already taken this bounce off it. 4 hours giving us a buy signal, which could be the trade to look at. See all these buy signals we're getting here. It's weekly. See, we're just in this sideways movement here, so we could get away. This could be coming back up here. Sell. Little Kiwi trades just sitting there. So our only day trade we're in today is New Zealand Kiwi, CAD Japanese yen in a longer term trade, and the British pound, or sorry, the Euro British pound in a longer term trade. So for some signals, nice sell signal there on the British pound last hour. We're looking at that now. Divergence signal also going with the daily. So yeah, so I'm going to take a sell trade here on the British pound. That was a signal happened before we started live here. So sell trade on the British pound. USD. Stop loss is 139.350. Target is it's going to be a longer term trade. Looking at it, so target will be the last low there. So target's roughly down towards 130, 138, 137 and a half, 138. Stop loss is 139.450. So it is. Stop loss is above the up here, 139.450. Here, take profit is first take easy take profit should be down around here. We actually got a signal there going with the higher time frame, going with the daily. So all good. The line where I was talking about it coming into last week, hitting 139 and then going back down. Some more signals. So let's share the screen, show you that I placed the trade. Okay, live account, British pound USD, down here. Sell trade just above these highs here, stop loss, targets down here. But I'll monitor it throughout the day, but I'm liking it to go down. So I'll stop sharing that screen, put on my system. Kiwi, dollar looking okay. CAD, what's the CAD doing? You don't really need to look at that. You just let that play out over the next couple of days. Kiwi USD is a trade we're in at the minute, and the British pound USD we're in at the minute. One's a buy and one's a sell. We've got the NDP today, non-farm employment change and trade balance in Canada. A lot of news on the rate statement in Canada today also, overnight rate, which will be good to see. Okay, waiting for some signals to happen. Pretty quiet so far. These two trades. Okay, buy signal on British pound USD now. So I'll stay on in this session for about another 30 minutes, and then we will do the US session later on and go over some of these trades as have happened, or trades that did happen. So we will. On Monday, we had some nice trades on the Euro USD going with, starting from last week down here. Some nice continuation trades on Monday. Going with the 4 hour daily, you can see up, drops, and then we get the signal to go to the upside here. And off that signal there, nice 1200 pips. Sorry, 120 pips. It was on Monday, that trade. Similar story with Euro JPY. Talked about that on Sunday, coming up towards and hitting 132, which it did nicely on Monday. Or sorry, yesterday. Let's see, hit 132 to the pip. Euro CAD again yesterday. This week, some nice continuation trades on it, going with the higher time frames. See here on Monday. Off that actual signal there, as soon as the market opened on Monday, had 200 pips move, but I can see this coming down We're getting a lot of divergent signals, and it's coming into a higher time frame zone. On the weekly here. But I'll wait to do anything in this here pair till after the CAD rate, Canadian rate decision today, and the trade balance, etc. Similar Euro GDP. It's a trade that I'm selling. It's the top of the range. Talked about that. Anything happening? So yesterday, see these nice signals yesterday with the Euro CAD going with a higher time frame. 4-hour daily, both green. Nice. See 100 pip move there. Nothing really happening on the Euro Kiwi. Similar story there. Aussie USD sell signal. Which went away already. Yeah, and expect a bit of a retracement here on the Aussie Japanese yen, and then maybe a drop down towards these lower levels here. Aussie CAD. So I'm going to take a small trade on it. I'm going to put my stop loss just above. Looking at it. Aussie CAD. I'll sell that there for let's move. Quick scalp. 20 pips. Stop loss. 1.01200. Try and get a quick 20 pips off it. But markets are probably waiting so far for all the news happening later on today. So we are. So I'll stay on for about another 15 minutes, and then we will be back around 2 p.m. UK time for the US session. So we're in 3 trades at the minute. We are in sell trade in the British pound USD, a sell trade in the Aussie CAD, and what's the other one? A buy trade on the Kiwi dollar. It's about, how many pips is it out of money at the minute? 2 pips. Yeah. Yeah, pretty quiet. Coming up around 9 a.m. here in the UK. What are you talking about, Tama? What pairs? So Aussie CAD starting to look good. Pound coming down now. Yeah, because I'm flicking through the time frames. So I'm flicking through different time frames, Tama. So you will hear sounds. You're probably just on the one time frame, so I'm flicking through different. Aussie CAD. That was a long Aussie CAD. I told you this before because you're on a different broker. You're one in you're in New Zealand, yeah. So you're in a different broker, and rarely get any good brokers down there. So you'd be on a different feed. So if you look at your 15-minute chart, you never got a signal 15 minutes ago. I said this to you last week, Tom, I think. Nearly sure. What to do, open up an account with IC Markets or Vantage, somewhere like that. I said that last week, yeah. And what broker are you using down there? What broker, sorry? Yeah, TradeX. So British pound, USD, CAD. Yeah, and again, I'm in a pound USD. That trade's moving for us. Okay. Again, this CAD Japanese yen trade is a trade that I'm looking to long term till Friday. Yeah, so you did get a signal, a 15-minute signal, like 30 minutes ago on the Aussie CAD. Yeah, I took it because I was looking at it, Tama, so wasn't way after I got it. I'm not sure. Sell signal, close buy signal. Okay, so I'm going to call it. I'll come back later on the session. So we will see how these trades have gone, fared. And we'll be back at 2 p.m. UK time or 9 a.m. New York time for the session. I'm going to go to the gym now. So see you all at 2 p.m. UK time or 9 a.m. US time.